Good morning, Princess, and welcome, Patriots, on your court. The ship is in Curacao, and yes, as a reminder, I do have the Dr. Seuss breakfast experience booked on this cruise. I think on the last day, so I gotta check that out. Either way, I'm off for that most important beverage of the day, and then I will be planning the rest of the day. A few things left to do on the ship, and guess what? Okay, is everyone sitting down? I hope you're not driving or anything like that, or operating heavy machinery. I'm going ashore. Yes, and it's a planned trip ashore. I know. I'm full of surprises, aren't I? But I have a reason, a very, very good reason that you all will either find out about or already know about. So maybe this wasn't the great reveal I thought it would be. Welcome to Curacao. And it looks like Carnival paid for the good dock. Yeah, we are right by the town. That means don't have far to go. Let's, well, we got our coffee and everything, so let's take care of that. No rush. Too often we get stuck doing things in certain ways that don't make sense anymore. So I want to just put it out there for all the phone manufacturers to consider that it's time to change airplane mode. Yeah, I know a lot of people still use it for flying and everything like that, and I know people are going to nitpick that, oh, you're only saying it because you're in a cruise ship. Yes, that is true. But I use airplane mode most frequently, not to go into airplane mode, but to turn off the phone services or turn them on again. So here I am in Curacao. Carnival blocks the telephony services, so you do have to connect to the local cell network to get text messages and things like that. So I just did that, but you can't go back from being on the cell network to just Wi-Fi in one step. You have to turn on airplane mode and then turn the Wi-Fi back on. And why are you making me push an extra button to do that? That makes no sense. So instead of airplane mode now, well, there could be an airplane mode button. There should be a button for just the telephony services, or just the cell radio. I mean, yeah. So let's do that, right? And let's just put airplane mode as just another option, the way it probably should have always been. Yeah, okay. So why does it take so long? Why am I the only person that thinks about this? So we've gone from outright sneering to just really low priority. French toast and sausage. That is today's breakfast. So everyone's all in a huff now about the change in the U.S. Senate dress code. So it only affects senators. I don't know. There is a slight possibility that Schumer is worried about what I'm sure is a freak show of the Democrat staff report and what they might do if their dress code was relaxed. But no, far more likely, almost certainly, he is just an elitist snob who's perfectly happy to exempt him and his kind from the rules while leaving the little people still in shackles. So yeah, there we go. But sometimes I wish their right side would play the game a little more and kind of use this to their advantage. Look, we all know that right-wingers are way hotter than lefties, so why not use it? Just go to the Senate floor, give your speeches, in your gym clothes, a tank top, booty shorts or whatever. You just come from the gym looking good, and there you go. That's apparently within the rules right now, so why not? I would go to the Senate floor like this. So, if you guys need to nominate me for the Senate, whatever, I'm available, just part-time, of course. Give these people what they want, and guess what? They don't like it. So just show up on the Senate floor, looking all fine and fit, and people are going to notice the difference real fast. I guess we went through a small storm last night. A lot of the chairs are wet, and well, here's the view from Oceanside here in Curacao. And well, there's nothing out here. Arrival in Curacao is pretty basic. As soon as you hear the thrusters, that's it, you're there. So they woke me up, and well, we were already at the pier by the time I got the coffee. Still a couple hours to kill before my shore incursion, because when I enter a place, they know it. Maybe play some trivia, and then probably get changed. I'm not going to wear this ashore, not because I wouldn't wear this ashore, but I have a particular outfit for this adventure, so that's what we got to do. Finally, after 6 days, my Carnival Horizon ship on a, well, it's not really a stick. It's a ship on a, oh, it's a ship on a reef. Okay, got to be careful saying that fast. It is lunchtime, so it is time to head ashore. So I'm going to go and get changed over and do that. But I was just musing about some of the questions on trivia on this cruise, especially given what's going on with the current cancellation. And a couple days ago, one of the lists was state capitals. Okay, pretty innocuous. Today, though, on trivia was how many states, how many U.S. states border the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, kind of innocuous, but put those two together and it's like, oh, that's very interesting, because I know I've said it before, I do look towards a future living in a free and sovereign Florida, or probably even better, as a member of the Gulf states of America. A lot of people talk about the coming fall of Western civilization, but I'm not exactly worried about that, because civilizations rarely fall. Only governments fall. And due to the brilliance of our founding fathers, who are now also being canceled themselves, thank you, New York. Again, the president was right. For us, it's probably not a problem. It's not a problem. So let's just say when, not if, when the government in Washington just seizes up and everyone's just going to sort of carry on because, well, we have 50, or however many there are at the time, 50 other otherwise sovereign state governments to just, I don't know, go about everyone's daily business, and we'll be fine. All right, it's lunchtime. Here we go. Most important bit of information all aboard. 4:30 and next destination, Miami. We are back aboard Carnival Horizon after a fun incursion onto Curacao, and I am changed over into afternoon apparel, and this shirt, I just noticed this graphic is not centered, so yeah, no wonder he's on the goodbye list. I know, so sad. Anyway, I am going to see if they have a Halloween brew or something weird like that. I don't know. There's not a poster or anything, so I guess I'll just ask if it's even open. Anyway, I was going to, oh, that's right, the glasses. I don't think I ever told you about these. These, they're like Earthbound brand or something like that. These were super popular not too long ago, and this frame was like $120. They're wood. They're not. It's weird though. Talk about people being gullible. I would definitely not have paid $120 for these frames, but I would have happily paid, and I did, $20 for these on Margaritaville at Sea. Yes, they were on mega super ultra clearance, and you know, I could not pass it up. I don't think they're made anymore. That's part of it, but yeah. So hey, one reason I'm glad I sailed. Pig and Anchor is not even open, so scratch that. Means I'm gonna have to find something else to do. Skyride opens in a few minutes. I don't know, maybe today, maybe tomorrow at sea. Well, definitely tomorrow at sea. Should I rest after my incursion? I don't know. You see, there's the taps, and it looks like all the normal ones, except the one in the middle, which is Oktoberfest. But I was kind of, well, yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd have like a pumpkin spice lager, or, you know, something at least on theme for the upcoming holidays, of course. At this point, it feels like Halloween is always upcoming. And now that I think about it, this is the first ship I've been on with the OG Pig and Anchor, because I think this is all upcharge. Here, the actual restaurant part on Mardi Gras and Celebration, there's complimentary stuff, and then there's like upcharge items. But I think here, it's a paid restaurant. I'll come by and ask, because I don't know, I've never bothered to ask. So yes, I'm going to ask because I haven't asked. It makes sense. From the Havana bar, this is a Jupina Amor. After that grueling, half hour ashore? Yeah, time for something nice and refreshing. Oh, I'm gonna make a video about that, and I think you're gonna love it. Cheers. Tastes like home. It is very good and refreshing. I'm gonna have a couple more drinks today, see how it goes. I'm sure you've noticed I really haven't been imbibing, and you know what? I honestly don't miss it. So, oh, long explanation maybe coming up. No, I'm not running for Senate in Utah. Tis the season, and even Carnival has to get on the nuttery with their very own parched pig pumpkin ale. Oh gosh, can you believe this? Coffee wasn't enough. Now we have to deal with pumpkin spice beer. All right, there's plenty of whiskey if I need it. Well, here we go with the Parched Pig limited edition pumpkin ale. It is seasonal at least, so I guess they only have to deal with it for, what, 5 months out of the year? Cheers. You know what? I don't know where it's 5 o'clock. I know. I let you down too much, don't I? Here we go.
Cabernet.
Okay. Okay, it's... Yeah, it is just pumpkin. Pumpkin flavored beer. Would kind of prefer it to be pumpkin spice beer. Since my primary lunch selection turned out to be not a lot of food, you'll have to check out that video to find out what I'm talking about. Either go back and find it or wait till it comes out. Again, I don't know the order in which these are going to appear, so I trust you all can figure that out. So here I am at Seafood Shack to try something else on the menu. If y'all recall, it was a year ago, I think. I was on Carnival Conquest or Carnival Sunrise, or was it Sunshine? No, Sunrise. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. And I had the lobster roll, and it was terrible, horrible. It was gross. And I probably would not have come back here, except I noticed they put something else on the menu that, I don't know, maybe it's a redemption arc, maybe not, but we will learn the final answer in a few minutes, I hope so. Order is in. I've been just waiting for a couple minutes to have the pager, and let's see. Let's see. Will the reigning champion of cruise line lobster rolls still be Ocean Key? Probably. Well, yeah, it is. It still is, and this is not going to change because it didn't get a lobster roll. What am I talking about? And everyone was so good up until now. Apparently there are two, not 5, missing guests, and it is all aboard time now. Unfortunately, I just got my food, so I will not be able to go and show you if they turn out to be pier runners. Although, this is a great place to do that. Well, not to actually run the pier. No, there's no good place for that. But to record the pier runners, this is actually a great place. Well, I hope they make it. If not, Curacao is a beautiful place. I'm sure you will have a lovely extended stay. But, bye. From Seafood Shack, here we have a single crab cake sandwich. This is how it is presented to you, but I don't know. I was expecting something a little bit different. 1 second. Et voila. Now it is magically transformed into a crab cake sandwich. Okay, it is quite substantial, and it better be for $15. It's okay. I will just push dinner back until maybe 8 o'clock, and we'll definitely be fine. All right, well, let's give her a try. Oh boy. So I don't expect a whole lot from the fries. They're just fries with Tabasco. Okay. Whew. No, maybe too much Tabasco, but that's fine. All right, and yes, I am going to be a dainty flower and eat this with a knife and fork because I'm somewhat sophisticated and I don't want to get my hands all greasy because, remember, so far Carnival Horizon has the worst hand wash experience that I've the worst hand wash experience that I've experienced. Well, here we go. The Seafood Shack crab cake sandwich. Why is that so hard to say? Okay. All right. Okay, I can see it. It's definitely better than the lobster roll I had. Like, way better. Like, for sure, way better. I'll say so far, yeah, it's a decent crab cake. All right. Well, let me get a little bit further, and maybe we'll talk some more, or maybe we won't. They just sounded the ship's whistle, and guest services was back on the horn asking for the 2 missing guests to contact them. So yeah, I figure they're not on board. Well, I hope they make it back. I hope everything's okay. Unlike this, well, I don't know if they were a couple or friends or whatever, but these 2 ladies in Mexico that had the hit and run happen to them. Yeah, everybody just, I'll probably talk about this a little bit later, but always have a passport, okay? Unless you know 100% for sure that this will be the only one time ever you will ever leave the country, ever, get a passport and have insurance, have travel insurance. It's really not that expensive, and the whole controversy with them going on, it just would not be a thing. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Don't practice unprotected incursions. That was our crab cake sandwich from Seafood Shack here aboard Carnival Horizon, all in. That was $17.70. Okay, yeah, I still have my pumpkin ale to finish. Well, you know what? It was good. Not bad, not great, just good. Now, the question is, after having had the lobster roll and now the crab cake, would I have a reason to come back to Seafood Shack? Right now, no. Okay, yeah, that's it. No, I wouldn't have a reason to come back here. They do have fish, but I'm not a seafood person, so.
Hey family, we are here. Just as Captain said, we are moving up Bill South to head down to our next port of call, which is Miami, with 2 beautiful sea days ahead of us. I'm just stopping by here really quickly to give you a little bit of an evening rundown about things that are happening around the vessel, things you just don't want to miss out on. I stand by.
That is Cruise Director Leon's thing. All right. Now, what was I saying? Oh, by the way, he says vessel. So, things going around the vessel tonight. And it's not off-putting or anything like that. It's just so unusual that I notice it every time. Every other cruise director just says around the ship. So, I don't know. I guess he has 2 things. All right. Anyway, what was I saying about the crab cake and how I wouldn't probably ever come back to Seafood Shack? I think I was saying, they also, yes. Okay, that's right. I don't like seafood. They also have like a seafood platter with a bunch of other fried stuff. Not for me. They have like crab legs and all that kind of stuff. Not for me. They had a whole fish out there, which I presume they cook. Yeah, not really into that. So, okay, well, I have experienced Seafood Shack. There we go. I'm gonna head down below, and I don't know. I want to try a cookie from the Java Blue because. You know what? I got those cookies from Cherry on Top, and I had bits of 2 of them, and honestly, they weren't that good, and they're still sitting in the bag. So, yeah, did not expect that. All right. Well, let's clean up. I'm not gonna clean up. I'll tidy up. I will put everything in the little bowl, so when the crew comes by, they just pick it up and wipe the table and be done. Right? I'm not one of those cruisers. It did, however, take so long to get that crab cake roll that the watch started nagging me to be more active. I know I haven't been checking out the buffet every night, but I guess this is what's going to be on the line. Oh darn, chicken parmigiana. Unfortunately, I'm stuck going to the dining room again, but oh well. The photography team is out for this evening's theme, which is Dr. Seuss. They've got all the backgrounds ready to go, but the app shows pictures of characters. So I want to see the actual characters. I know they have the furries for Thing and... Wait. Oh, was it Sam? Yes, they have Thing 1, Thing 2, and Sam. But I don't know if they have the cat or anyone else. Like, the Grinch. Yeah, it'd be fun to meet the Grinch. Something I've seen other creators do is spend like $200 on a slot machine. I don't know if I'm at that level yet. Maybe we'll start with something like lower, like, I don't know, 20? What's a good amount to start with? Let me know. Once again, I am the victim of horrible thin phobia. The tank top is not available in a small. Well, they're out of them, and they never bothered to reorder them. Just see how we were treated. But I'm not gonna let it get me down. I've had a couple of drinks, a little bit full. I finally feel like I'm on a cruise, so let's go maybe get a cookie and something else to drink, and maybe sign up for regular karaoke. I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot else going on, so why not? In this afternoon's episode, I'll have to come back. This is a white chocolate macadamia nut cookie from Java Blue because they don't have the chocolate chip cookies, which is fine. Like I said, I just have to come back. Oh, yes, and a Caribbean coffee. You'll have to figure that one out. This is a good cookie, much, much better than the one from Cherry on Top, or the 3 from Cherry on Top. I don't know how much this was. I think it's like $2, but I don't even look. Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter because it's better. Yes, that was the karaoke debut for this sailing. There's only one more like regular karaoke than the competition, so that is on Saturday. No, there is regular tomorrow. So, okay, we are good to go. Tomorrow, you know what? No, I have to check the schedule first because I should have done that first. All right, well, I'm just gonna sort of like digest a little bit more. Then it is off to dinner for the same thing we're doing. It's 2 emerald items, and that's what we're gonna have. So the comedy show. There's a comedy show in about 45 minutes. I might try and make that. So we'll see. The line's always been pretty long, and I really want to wait, and I definitely don't want to stand. So keep my options open. +1, the comedy show is in the main theater, so plenty of seats. I'll be here as long as I can, probably the whole show. Then I just need to go downstairs, get swapped out, and I'm off to dinner. Changed up and off to dinner. I saw both of the comics during the family show. That was at 7:30. So now I'm off to dinner. It's about 8:30, so perfect timing. I don't think I'll be finished before 9:30, which is when the adult show starts. 80s parties tonight. I don't know. I'll probably swing by. I don't know if I want to just stay up late and go to the buffet again tonight and close that out, the midnight buffet. Why does it have to be so late? But we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm on my way to dinner. I am looking forward to it. Hopefully better than yesterday. So I will see you right now.
Whitney Houston, and what was the name of the song? I'm gonna dance with somebody. Let's see.
That was the 80s party. It was an 80s party. All right, I'm gonna go and just take a peek in the piano bar, then probably just grab a bottle of water or something, and off to Betty Bye. It is almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna skip the midnight buffet tonight. We will get to that eventually, though. And get a good night's sleep. No gentle hum to wake me up tomorrow morning. No, I did not say hummer. Bummer. But that's fine because I don't feel like I slept. That's right, I explained earlier. I didn't sleep perfectly last night, so tonight, different strategy, and got a good night's sleep. But I ramble. Let's wait. It's right there. Well, I guess it's the crowd because Piano Bar 88 is, well, it's rather chill. Was like that the other night too. Okay. Yep, like I said, I gotta come back and get one of these tomorrow because this one was amazing. I guess that's the ocean. However, I think tomorrow we will do bonsai sushi for lunch because, not that I would sneer at it, but I just never really wanted to get sushi on a cruise ship. I think the only time I had sushi on a cruise ship was on the Norwegian ships. Last time for sure was Norwegian Prima because it was part of the dining package. So that would explain that. Anyway, I am off to Betty Bye, and I know I should not do this. Okay, I haven't been drinking. That's the thing. It's like I'm worse at descending stairs, totally sober, than I am. That's not a very good lesson. Let me not talk about that. Anyway, so that means I will guess. Oh no! So that means I guess I won't be enjoying Guy's Pig and Anchor of this cruise because Saturday I have my Dr. Seuss breakfast. Okay, and that's like at 11 o'clock, so darn. Oh well, I guess that's a new problem to be thankful for.